50 million years ago, the Bordeaux region lay under a vast sea. After it withdrew, it left behind lands rich in sediments. Sand, gravel, clay and pebbles make for a rich terroir. Today, these lands enjoy the temperate climate indispensable to the creation of great wines. Bordeaux boasts one of the finest architectural heritages in the world, with its 18th century facades. The city of Bordeaux is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and many of its buildings are listed as historic monuments. It has many pedestrianised streets, cycle paths, squares and parks. Here is a place where everyone can live life at their own pace, drawing on the special energy that drives the city. Bordeaux is a city that takes the time to live and enjoy life's simple pleasures. The Cité du Vin is an exceptional cultural centre dedicated to wine. It takes you on a spectacular journey around the world, through the ages and into every culture. French wines are the world's best, and Bordeaux wines are France's best. The birth of a wine is a matter of passion and patience. Pruning is the first intervention in the life cycle of the vines and wine. It begins in November. Good quality pruning is essential to control yields. As spring arrives, so do the first leaves. The soil is cleared from the foot of the vine stock to give it room to breathe. Already you can see the clusters of tiny, subtly scented flowers where the bunches of grapes will form. The vines are tied up to make sure they make the most of the sunlight. Topping consists of cutting the young shoots at the top of the plants to limit the growth and better orient the flow of sap. Desuckering consists of eliminating unwanted shoots and excess stems at the base of the vine stock. Green pruning completes the job done in winter and consists of removing the base buds and some of the nascent bunches. By mid-August, the berries are still green, but are just beginning to take on a reddish hue, a process known as veraison. And then in September comes harvest time, the crucial stage when the year's work is rewarded. The grape pickers cut the bunches of grapes by hand and fill up their baskets, which are then tipped into hods. The grapes then go to the fermenting room. Here they are carefully sorted. They are then crushed to release the juice. The juice and the berries are then put into vats. Yeasts convert the sugar into alcohol. This is the process of fermentation. Must is regularly taken from the bottom of the vat and pumped over. Then it is sprayed over the pomace, consisting of the grape skins, in order to extract the colours and the tannins. The wine then goes to another vat or barrel to complete a second fermentation, known as malolactic fermentation. This will soften the wine. After that comes the important and magical blending stage. The cellar master composes his work from the palette of grape varieties available to him. Cabernet Sauvignon for structure and tannins, Merlot for flesh and added roundness, Cabernet Franc for elegance and finesse, Petit Verdot adds body and enhances the colour. Malbec and Carmenère complete the picture, but in very small quantities. For whites, Semillon gives an elegant, racy wine with a lovely golden yellow colour. Sauvignon is aromatic and scented, musky and balanced, and it is rich in sugar, producing excellent sweet wines. The cellar master and the proprietor will need to taste the wine several times to decide the proportions of each grape variety. Then comes the maturing phase, which takes between 16 and 18 months. The wine is matured in oak barrels. Thanks to a gentle, gradual exchange with the air, the tannins soften and blend harmoniously with the woody notes from the wood. During the maturing process, the particles suspended in the wine settle at the bottom of the barrel. Racking consists in separating the clear wine from the deposit, and finally the whole process culminates with bottling. Sheltered from the light and extreme temperatures, the wine can now begin to age. The colour will take on a brick red hue. The aromas will develop subtle bouquets, while the acidity and tannins mellow into something more harmonious and complex. And so, Bordeaux wines are the fruit of a very specific microclimate, an irreplaceable terroir, and the remarkable work done by the people that make them. Nature took millennia to shape the outstanding terroirs of the Bordeaux vineyards, while man has taken centuries to arrive at the perfect expression of its quintessence. Lgt France offers a range of some of the greatest Bordeaux appellations: Médoc, Saint-Émilion, Grave, Sauternes, Bordeaux Supérieur. These fine wines are all specially made to satisfy wine lovers and connoisseurs the world over. The best of the grapes and the best of techniques are nothing without the determination and insistence on quality of our wine growers. The Lgt range tells the story of these great wines and invites you to discover the terroirs of Bordeaux and its magnificent landscapes. Let the aromas work their magic and lose yourself in the search for its secrets.